HarperCollins presents Joe's Kitchen, written and read by Joe Swash. Introduction. Food for a happy family. So, my happy place is the dinner table. I've got such great memories from when I was a kid, sitting around the table with my mum and my dad and my sisters. We'd be talking and laughing, taking the mick out of each other. The food might have been something simple like a sausage and mash, but it was good. And mealtimes are where we were all together. Sometimes we would squabble and argue, but together, and that's what mattered. And when we'd fight about who was going to do the washing up, I look back and I realise I didn't appreciate how important these memories were to me, and I wish I had. This is something really close to my heart, thanks to the amazing women in my life when I was growing up, the women who fed me, nourished me, and made me who I am. I know the importance of making and sharing food. I'm loving passing this on to my own kids, and I want to help you lot do the same. What I've learned is that cooking and mealtimes are not just about eating. They're about sharing love and having quality time. Now I've got my own family, and I realise just how vital and precious this is. I love food, but more than anything, I enjoy watching my family enjoying what I've cooked. For me, cooking is a sort of therapy. I enjoy it and I find it satisfying. I want to give you an insight into my life and my experiences in the kitchen. My food isn't fancy, but it's good stuff, and my family love it. I had a great start. My mum was, and still is, a great cook, and she was passionate about cooking my dad's favourite dishes and making him happy. They loved each other so much, and for her, cooking was a way of showing that love. We didn't have a lot of money, but she would always produce great food on a low budget. My dad was a London taxi driver, and he liked to cook too. Looking back, I realised that he was a really modern man. Breakfast was his speciality. He loved the poached egg. He was health conscious. He would cut the fat off his bacon and then my mum would eat it. He enjoyed all the British classics, like a Sunday roast, his mum's pie and stew, and his own signature dish was a toad in the hole. He was a great family man, but he died suddenly when I was 11, and life changed dramatically. For the next few years, we were so deep in grief that sitting around the dinner table together just didn't feel right anymore. The feeling of safety and security my dad brought to our family had gone, and I missed him so much. I spent years grieving, and it was a long time before we felt normal again. All I wanted was to bring back that feeling of safety and happiness. And by the time the clouds had parted a bit, we were teenagers, going out with our friends, and those family moments around the table remained a thing of the past. Now, though, those wonderful memories from when my dad was alive have given me the best foundation, both for how to be a dad and a family cook. Stacey's from very much the same background as me, and food, family and togetherness are hugely important to her, like they are for me. I like to do most of the cooking in our house, and I've had to step up my game since meeting Stacey. She's more health conscious than I used to be, and of course we both want our kids to have healthy, nourishing food. I've got better at trimming the fat off my meat and using things like kale and coconut oil, stuff that I wouldn't have tried before. Making more salads and getting as much veg as possible into my family meals. Life is hectic with 5 kids in the house, and when we're all back home after work and school, it is chaos, I can tell ya. Everyone's busy doing their own thing. Homework, stuff on the computer, phones going and so on. And when I call them for dinner, they might groan and protest. There might be a shout of, "Oh, can I have one more game?" But we insist that they come and sit down at the table. Once they do, it's like the calm after the storm, a moment of clarity and peace in the day. And although they probably wouldn't admit to it, they enjoy mealtimes. A time to talk and share the day. It's so important, not just for the food, but for family relationships. It's proper quality time, like I used to have with my mum and my dad and my sisters. And we take pride and pleasure in providing it. We also find it's a great time for getting our kids, particularly the teenagers, to open up and talk about what's going on in their lives. When we're all round the table and busy eating, they drop their guard a little bit, and we get to hear about things that they might not otherwise tell us.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?